chocolate, usually. Sometimes it's for me, sometimes it's from me. Sometimes both, but I'm excited about that. We've also got some music coming up for you from the first Sing movie and the Encanto song that is taking the world by storm. Also a song from one of the Shrek movies in a little bit. But we are gearing up more immediately for Groundhog Day, which is actually on Wednesday. And yes, Punxsutawney Phil, the Groundhog, is the big get. You always try to interview Phil before the big holiday, but it never really works out for us. So we usually wind up going with literally the next best thing. We cannot get Punxsutawney Phil from Pennsylvania, but we can get Secaucus Steve, the other Groundhog, on the phone right now at 866-328-2345. Steve, can you hear me?
You know, I changed my mind here.
You changed your mind?
Yeah, from now on, you can refer to me, Secaucus Steve, as a whistle pig.
A whistle pig?
A whistle pig.
Whistle pig.
Come here, pig. Yeah, whistle pig.
Why a whistle pig?
Well, that's another name for a groundhog.
Really?
Sure.
I didn't know
that. A groundhog is a woodchuck. It's also called a whistle pig.
I did not know that.
That's weird. I thought that was common knowledge.
No, no. You okay?
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, boys and girls, it's me, Secaucus Steve.
Right?
I am the other groundhog, or as I prefer, whistle pig.
Whistle pig.
And I will be crawling out of my hole. Well, technically, it's a sewer. It's a manhole.
Right.
And I will look around to see if I can see a Bon Jovi T-shirt. If I see one, we got 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, that's very similar to Punxsutawney Phil, his method. A different
right. Well, you know, it's the same, similar thing.
Exactly.
We're all prognosticators.
Exactly. Now, how does the whole
Now, that's the interesting thing. You know, groundhogs, we do predict the weather, but we also, we can also pick the ponies. I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Good.
I'm
okay. I do okay.
Really?
Track.
You do. That's good, I guess.
I mean, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good. All right. Well, good. Well, listen, Phil, how did this? I mean, Steve, how did this whole Groundhog's Day tradition get started? Where did it come from?
Well,
why do we celebrate it?
It was like 100 years ago. You know, hundreds of years ago, really. In Europe. People used to look around to see if the hibernating creatures was coming out of their holes. And if there was, they say, okay, it's almost springtime here.
Really?
And then that kind of took the shape of Groundhog's Day here in the United States.
Really?
It started out in Pennsylvania in the mid-1800s. Because, people kept keeping an eye out for the groundhog because the groundhog was always the best one,
I see.
The other animals, they try and predict, but nobody can really hold the candle to us groundhogs. We're the best at it.
Yeah. So what do you think about this winter?
Well, it's based on a high-pressure, low-pressure system. You see, what we got is a cold front moving in from the south, okay?
Right.
And then you got a warm front coming down across the Gulf Stream and up from the south, too. And when the cold front and the warm front meet, we could get some precipitation.
Right.
If the high-pressure system hits the cold front and the warm front, we could see some significant snowfall, maybe some sleet or freezing rain. It could be a pretty tough winter for us.
Wow.
I'll have more on our complete update at 5 o'clock. Back to you, Kenny.
Thanks.
No problem.
Secaucus Steve. Okay.
All right, boys and girls, don't forget, the groundhog is watching.
Right, the groundhog is watching, indeed. Groundhog's
good.
Thank you. Secaucus Steve, the other groundhog, a whistle pig.